Checking in, guys. It is 2:11 a.m. or 2:12 a.m. We're at 92%. I did actually witness that it was 100% at 11:59, and at 12 o'clock midnight, it went down from 100 to 99%. So it let it discharge because it didn't grid charge it back up to 100. It was at midnight and went to 99%. We're discharging less than 5% an hour at the moment because, well, it's only 87 watts going out. Some of the lights are out, not a whole bunch going on here. We do need to charge up the EB3A tomorrow. I don't think the EB70 is back online yet either. So I need to put that back online. No, I gotta plug that back in. So once I plug that in, it's gonna make a significant difference. But as of right now, just about 4% per hour because it's been 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 15 minutes, and we've only discharged 8%. So I've got to hook those things up so that those 2 bedrooms are back on the private solar grid here. And especially going with the EB70 because it was about 40% when I plugged everything back in. Just didn't realize it. I plugged the AC charger into the EB70, but not back into the extension cord. So I'll take care of that. Anyways, things are going well, and it looks like we can make it to 7:15 p.m. We only got 400 watts of solar today, 0.4 kilowatts. So tomorrow, according to this app that I downloaded, we should get 8.8 kilowatts. I'm sure that's if we have at least a kilowatt of solar panels, which we don't. So that means we'll probably get 0.8 tomorrow. But I don't know. If we can get a full kilowatt in a day, that'd be great with the amount of sun that we get. So we'll see what happens, and I'll check in with you soon. Thanks for following our off-grid journey with Bluetti AC500, and we appreciate you. Good morning, checking in. The time is now 7:44 a.m. We are at 61%. Now remember, we were at 100 and dropped to 99% at midnight. And since then, we have come down to 61% at 7:44 a.m. So that means we dropped 40% in the last 7 and some hours, or we're just shy of 8 hours, which would still give us relatively an average of 5% an hour. So we're still running the same average. Last night I did mistakenly, I unplugged the EB70 so that we could save energy and make it to the 7:15 time, so that we would be in charging mode according to our customized UPS. I didn't want it to drop to 10% before 7:15 p.m. So I let the EB70 power the room that it's powering, but it wasn't charging and discharging at the same time. It was just discharging. Well, I didn't remember until 2 a.m. that it was discharging for those hours, and so I plugged it in at 2 a.m. and the load went from about 94 watts to 300 and some watts because it charges at 200 and something watts. So that was one thing. We had a heavier load, surge load, and just continuous load for at least a couple of hours until that was all charged up. But looking at the outgoing wattage, I'm pretty sure it's charged up now. That was the only thing, because we didn't run the washer or anything last night. So everything else should be fairly normal. So that is my check-in. Talk to you soon. This is our off-grid journey with Bluetti AC500, and I believe we are on day 6. And we did get 0.4 kilowatts or 400 watts of solar yesterday. So we're at a cumulative total of 2.7 kilowatts. And we'll see what we get today. Just so you know, we are getting some voltage this early in the morning. We do get voltage. We do have the 4 panels out there, but we are not getting any wattage just yet. It is supposed to be another cloudy day, but according to an app I downloaded yesterday, we should get, it says 8.8 kilowatts, so I'm guessing that is the height of what we can expect to get today. Excuse me, during the daylight hours, it's like 0.46 starting in the 8 o'clock hour, I believe, and then going up from there. So we're not quite to 8 o'clock. Let's see if that app is accurate and we do start getting some wattage in the 8 o'clock hour, so stay tuned. All right, checking in. So, just came in from moving the panels. It is 1:05 p.m. We are at 50%, which is amazing. Yesterday, we were at 50% at 10 a.m. So it's like 3 hours later than that. And we were actually at 51% a little bit ago, but I didn't come up to take this video. I just moved the panels. We were getting 300 and something earlier. We're up to 445, 446 now. Really good sun today. I guess that app that I was looking at is pretty good, huh? So we're still getting less than 200 watts off of the 2 SP200s, and we're getting less than 350 off the 2 350s. I would think we'd at least get 50%. We were getting about 34% earlier, and let me calculate this and see what this is. So this is about 40% efficiency, and we were getting about 34% efficiency earlier. Let me see if I can show you the app I'm talking about here. Let's see, where is it? It's a new app I just downloaded. Yeah, it's called PV Solar Forecast. So, open it up. It shows you the solar forecast for the day. Okay, so it's saying partly cloudy, and it's giving me a 0 for today. But yesterday when I looked at this, it told me that I would get 8.8 kilowatts today. So you see how it gives you how many you can expect. So today I can expect to get 6.7 kilowatts, tomorrow 8.1, and on Monday 15.1, even though it's saying it's going to rain. I don't know what these numbers are based on. It's very strange, but it's saying I'm not going to get anything today, and the peak is going to be at 8 o'clock tonight, 0.14. This is an hourly forecast, but this isn't accurate anymore because I am definitely getting something now, and I've already gotten 0.6 today, according to the Bluetti app. So let's go to the Bluetti app so you can see that. It's just going to take a minute to bring this up. Okay, let's connect. It's giving me a hard time here because I'm recording, right? So I don't usually record the app. See if we can get it to do it. Okay, so I was connected on my other device. So now that I'm disconnected on one device, now you can see this. So you can see the PV, you can see how much we have going out. But down here, it tells you we have 3.3 kilowatts generated of PV. Now that's our cumulative. Today is day 6. The first day it was 0.2, second day 0.8, which meant we got 0.6 that day. The third day it was 1.5, which means we got 0.8. And the fourth day it was 2.3. So that means we got 0.8. And then yesterday was 2.7, which means we got 0.4. So we've gotten 0.9 since then, right? No, it was 2.7. I'm sorry. So it was 2.7, which means we have 0.6. So we're at 3.3. Right. So we got a half a kilowatt so far, or a little more than a half so far. So this is good. And let's see what we turn out to have for the day. So we're doing really well today. We're getting good sun. It's gone down a little bit, as you can see. This is our voltage, and this is our wattage here. It's gone down a little bit. Oh, this is voltage and wattage. So this is from DC2. So this is DC1, getting 170 watts. DC2, we're getting about 229 watts. So we're still doing pretty good at 390. We're still getting close to 400. It's not bad. And we'll just keep monitoring it. Thanks for watching our off-grid journey with Bluetti AC500. And this is day 6. Checking in. It is now 3:35 p.m. We're at 40%. We're still getting 11 watts off of our panels. And 40% is not bad. Remember, yesterday we were at 50% at 10 a.m. Today we were at 50% at 1 p.m. And we are now at 40% at 3:30. So the bit of wattage that we're getting from our solar panels was able to keep us from being further down. This morning when I got up, I thought that we would have lost wattage or capacity faster because we had to charge up the EB70 overnight. Remember, I turned it on at like 2 a.m. And so there was like a sharper decline. So when I got up this morning, I can't remember what percentage we were at, but it was lower than I expected it to be at 7 something this morning. When I moved the panels over for the first position, and we got pretty decent wattage. Today so far we have 0.7 kilowatts. If we continue to get wattage just into the next couple of hours, however much wattage we get, we may get to that 0.8, which is our highest amount of solar that we've gotten on any day. And that's just one other day. That was day 4 that we were also able to get 0.8 kilowatts. So 800 watts of solar. Yesterday we got 400 watts of solar, or 0.4 kilowatts. So we're at a total, cumulative total of 3.4 kilowatts over 6 days. Today is day 6. And I think that's pretty decent. That's just a couple days. So if we were using 9.8 kilowatts as of November 21st last year, and that was for the month, for about a 30-day period. And then this year we used 9.1 kilowatts of energy for a 30-day period. And so far we've saved 3.4 kilowatts. We've used 3.4 kilowatts of solar here. Then we should be able to lower our energy bill. Now remember, with 9.1 kilowatts, our bill was $44.10. So I'm looking to see how much lower we can get our bill to be if we are using solar energy, and that's just over 6 days. So a 30-day period average, if you multiply that 3.4 times 5, that would be 15 or 16.2, right? Somewhere around that, yeah. No, 17 kilowatts. That would be about 17 kilowatts of energy. And of course, some of that is lost in the process of maintaining our lovely AC500 here, but the rest of it is usable energy. So knowing how much wattage we are using and how much is plugged in here, we still have some things that are in the house that are not plugged into our private solar grid here. So we do have to remember that. And for those things, we will still pull from the public grid. But the majority of our appliances and the heavy hitters, the refrigerators, the freezer, the generators, the lights in the living room, the den, the bedrooms, they're all on our private solar grid. Even the washer that we use the majority of the time, private solar grid. So we should be able to save some energy. I will let you guys know what's going on with the electric bill. This is us. This is our off-grid journey with Bluetti AC500. We have 2 B300Ss. It's enough capacity for us to get to 7:15 p.m. every day so that we can recharge from the grid. We have it set for a customized UPS, that's uninterruptible power source, and we are set for no lower than 10%. It will charge from the grid, or it will charge every night from 7:15 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. back up to 100, and discharge from midnight until 7:15 p.m. again. So it's just 19 hours and 15 minutes that we run not using the grid, but that's the majority of the day. So for the majority of the day, we are not using the grid for all of these major things, and then we charge back up when energy is cheaper in the evening. And we are also using solar energy, so we are saving some there. And I just want to see how this is going to affect my overall energy usage for my bill. And we were already using less energy than some of our neighbors because they send us an informational notice about that monthly. So that is my check-in. We're doing really well today. Remember, we use about 5% an hour. So right now it's just about 3:45. So that's a half hour to 4:15, and then 3 hours to 7:15. So we have about 3.5 hours left. With 3 hours, that would be 15%. So another 17% or so, right? 17.5, 18%. So we should be down to 21 by 7:15. We should still have 20-some percentage there. Not bad. I think we were at 12 yesterday when it cut on, and we had to disconnect the EB70. And we have to reconnect the EB3A because it's been running on its own for the bedroom that it's hooked up to. And I think it's at maybe 60% or so. So we're going to charge that back up today too. We'll wait until the grid kicks in. So we'll charge that up tonight between 7:15 and 11:59. And everything should be good. Thanks for checking in with us. Thanks for staying with us and being on this journey with us. This is our off-grid journey with Bluetti AC500, and we are building our private solar grid so that we can live more self-sufficiently and more economically, more efficiently, and using more green energy. So hope you enjoy that. Thanks for joining us again. All right, it's only been 8 minutes since I turned on the AC for the EB3A. 8 minutes, it's taken 2% of the capacity. It's gone down from 37 to 35 in 8 minutes. But it's charging back up. I think it was still at 60-something%, which was good. So now that room is back online. And now all 4 rooms upstairs are on our private solar grid. Really excited about that. We have the EB3A in the boys' room and the EB70 in one of the girls' room. And my other daughter refuses to have a generator in her room, so we just need to get her a surge protector, right? But she just has an extension cord. She has 2 power strips and an extension cord. That's all she wanted in her room. So that comes into my room's power strip. I have a power strip that my room is on with the fridge and my light and my aromatherapy wax melter. And we got that. And all 3 of those bedrooms are coming into this power strip, and then it is plugged into the generator. And that's in one, that's this cord here. The other cord is the downstairs. So the downstairs plus my bedroom TV and my chargers, my phone chargers and tablet chargers. So yeah, all the chargers along with my TV and the downstairs. That's the fridge, the freezer, the living room, dining room, the den, all the lights and stuff down there. Not the light in the kitchen and not the cooking appliances. We still have yet to hook that to the system. So our capacity will be greater then. As of right now, we need 3 B300Ss to last a full 24 hours. And as it stands, it would take us 30 hours to use that much capacity. So these batteries are about 10 hours for us in this home, not at 600 watts an hour, but we use more like 300 to 400 watts an hour. So it's an average of 307 watts an hour, obviously, since these are 3,072 watt hour batteries. So that's the average. But who knows, if we put the kitchen cooking appliances on, the kitchen light, which is still off, the dryer, because our clothes dryer still isn't on there. We do have our small washer on there. We use a Wonder washer. We do also have a Black & Decker portable washer, or a small like apartment size washer. We use that every now and then. We have a regular dryer that's a gas dryer. We want to take the water heaters off the public grid. We want to do all of that. So we want to lower not just our electric bill, but also our gas bill. But getting heating, putting the heat in the water heater and the water on our private solar grid, not an easy feat, but we will do it. We will. Anyways, that's me checking in. We're at 35%, and it is currently 4:30. Checking in, guys. It's been a really good day. So we are still discharging at about 240 watts. And we are at 19%. It's 7:11 p.m. So we have about 4 minutes left, a little less than 4 minutes before our scheduled charging time from 7:15 p.m. till 11:59 p.m. So at this rate, we very well could have gone about 4 more hours. And that takes us to about 23 and a quarter hours. So I'm thinking we pretty much got the 24 hours down. Pretty much. Even if we had to scale back on something, we do still have 2 of our bedrooms on 2 other generators. And we do have another generator that no bedroom is on at the moment. So if we had to, we definitely have that 24-hour capacity. And that makes me feel good. And that's with 2 batteries. So when we have 6 batteries, we very likely have about 3 days worth of capacity. As long as we are still relatively conservative, which we need to be anyways. And we still use solar energy when we can. So it should start grid charging in less than 3 minutes. And we made it. This is day 6 of our off-grid journey with Bluetti AC500, and we're using solar energy. And remember, we have an 1100 watt solar array, which consists of 2 SP350s and 2 SP200s, because one of our SP200s died suddenly 2 days ago. Just had no voltage out of the blue. It was making everything like, it was making it very low. And then I just connected it to each one separately and found that one of them was giving no voltage whatsoever. So we have 2 SP200s, 2 SP350s. We did order another SP350. It still has not shipped from Max Oak. So we'll see what happens. And then we are more than likely getting some PV400s. The Bluetti panels are not, they haven't been the absolute best for us. But what I do notice is that it's difficult to maneuver things, and we don't leave ours out 24 hours a day. We bring them in. So we fold them up and put them away daily, which is better for us, and I think it's better for the panels. I don't want panels that I have to leave outside because they're rigid and I don't have space to put them anywhere. Now, if I get an RV or the mobile home that I want, then I will put panels on my roof, on either one of those. And those will be rigid panels, and that will be one of my solar arrays. And then I plan to also have additional portable panels. But I think portable panels are important just to have that flexibility and to be able to increase your array whenever you need to. So we have less than 1 minute before we start grid charging at 7:15, and we are holding at 19%. We're down to less than 20 seconds. Let's see if it just starts grid charging at exactly 7:15, or if it's going to wait till 7:16, because I'm not usually up here at this time. Counting down, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so it's probably going to wait till 7:16 then. Just like, well, the charging, it charges until 11:59, and at exactly midnight, it's not charging, or it actually stops charging before that because it gets to 100% before midnight, and it just holds it at 100%. But yesterday, or today rather, because midnight is literally today, it went to 99% at exactly midnight. So it made sure that it was at 100 until midnight. At the clock strike midnight, the first strike, and it went down to 99%. So now we're under 20 seconds for 7:16. Let's see if it just kicks on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. So now you see that it starts exactly at 7:16. If we have it set for 7:15 to 11:59, it's going to charge from exactly 7:15 or 7:16. It'll start the minute after, and it'll start, so it'll grid charge now. We made it 19%, so it's going to grid charge up to 100%. It's going to hold at 100 until midnight, and it'll start discharging at midnight. So this is our customized UPS, and I'm comfortable with this. So that is our check-in for tonight. See you tomorrow.